So being highly spiritual and income. A lot of people are going to find that you cannot work a job when you go through this awakening, this spiritual transition. It becomes excruciating to then drive to a regular job. This is a common thing that happens with all this. It becomes impossible to do meaningless work or drudgery or schedules or peopling, because your body is going through an integration of your higher self dropping in, and you have to go through shadow work and all these things, and you need time and space to rest. And you don't always feel like, if something's scheduled, you don't feel like your body does not feel like doing that, because you're not built to. The higher your energy goes, the more light you take in, the less you're going to be able to work a job. That's just how it goes. Because the shift is, and you may find yourself at an in-between point. Many people have. I have no clients that work a job. I have 5 real estate agents, because they have a flexible schedule and they can rest when they need to, they can take breaks when they need to, they can set appointments when they need to, kind of more, to a certain degree, but mostly they can have a free schedule. It's not a designated time, working for a boss, meaningless shit. Years ago, what people started doing was going on disability because they could no longer work. And to do God's work, they had to have some type of pay coming in to support themselves. But people do a lot of creative things. The shift is going from working for someone else to you taking your gifts, your abilities, your talents, and monetizing that. Because it's, you have something to offer, and your dominant gift is tied into your income. So whatever makes you different, whatever you're good at, could seem like the smallest thing to you, but it's what you love to do, what you could immerse yourself in all day, what you hate to stop doing, what makes you different, what people notice about you that's different, what kind of questions people ask you. These are keys to what you're supposed to be doing. Now, the ways that you monetize it is up to you. Now, some people don't want to do anything like that. They hold light, and that's what they do. They don't want to do readings or consulting or healings or sell products or things like that. These people can do side hustles. They can do, find what you like to do. There's 2 keys to enjoying working and whatever it is. You got to like it, and you got to be good at it. Otherwise, and it has to resonate with you, you don't have to think this deeply. You could do side hustles, and that's your income, and your deep work is your spiritual stuff and your evolution of, yourself or the work that you're doing. Not everybody has a partner that has money. Not everybody has family that will gift them things or help with, houses or income or help. Not everybody has that. You have to make an income. And even if you're in that situation, you still may need to make an income. There's only so much support that can show up. And also, don't be afraid to ask for help. I mean, I receive a lot of help, and there's no way I could make it with my animals, myself, my family. There's no way I could make it. And the stuff I do for other people, I couldn't get through any of it without the support I have. That is directly from God, working through God's people. Now, there's lots of different ways, but one of the main things is to ask God what to do. Ask God to show you how to make income in resonance with yourself. If it's in resonance, it's going to stick. It's going to keep coming back. You're going to love doing it. Some of it might be drudgery, but the physical parts of things, the physical, I'm built to do my job. I'm not great with 3D shit. So what you do is you use that higher level part of yourself to manifest, to focus. You use your power, you use your stuff, focus on what you need, declare it as already there, and then let it in. Let people help you. Now, some people say just lay back and surrender, and that may work for some people. Mine comes with focusing, manifesting, focusing on it already being there, what I want, how much I need, and then letting it, my caveat to this is always work through me, God, work through me, because I help a lot of people wherever I am. I help a lot of animals wherever I am, my own included. Money comes to me. It's not going to fancy dresses. I'm very minimal with the stuff that I need, but I ask for it to come through me so that it's helping the bigger picture. So that may help in your manifesting is, God, bring it through me. So, you have to harness some of it for yourself. You need self-care. You need to be okay to do things harness some of it for yourself so that you're okay doing what you do. so that you can enjoy it. Because if you're suffering and sacrificing, or sick or exhausted or in pain, you can't do much. It levels you. This energy is so strong that it can level you. So there may be times that you need to do something that is going to allow you the flexibility of, I have no energy today, I'm zapped. Like, I cannot do sessions when I'm zapped, and I'm kind of backing away from private sessions for the moment because I was getting way overloaded with all kinds of, you have to go with what your body is telling you and listen to that, and not layer stress on stress on stress on, which is what I was doing, is pushing so hard for the last 2 years, and just it's there's a lot there, but I was pushing so hard that it was, God's like, okay, you're burning out, and now you're operating in burnout. You're not recognizing how tired you really are. That can be a slippery slope, just like dehydration. Oh, I forgot to drink water today, and then 3 days later, you're like, God, I feel terrible. It's a slip. You have to do daily maintenance. You have to put yourself first, which is so hard for an empath, because we're tied into everyone else is okay. Okay, that makes me okay. You have to be okay first. God said to me, a while back, the first hour or two of every day should be yours. So as in all of us, as in setting the tone for the day, as in, what do you need? Do you need to throw the laundry in? Do you need to bathe? Do you need to, you can get off balance if you're too spiritual. Just like you can get off balance if you're too physical in the human condition. It's a balance, and you have to check in with yourself and make sure that you're staying balanced, and you're smudging, and you're doing your salt baths, and you're putting your feet in the grass, facing the sun. Don't look at it, it's too bright now, but you're doing the things that help you. Grounding mats, copper, like you're taking your supplements for adrenal fatigue. This process is very hard on your body, and you may find that you cannot work. It's excruciating to force yourself to drive there. So a lot of people work from home. They do easy data entry jobs, or they do easy money type things where you can make decent money and work from home and designate however many hours, to do this, so that you have income for what you need to do. Or create some digital products that people can buy at any time that's going to help them. Your key to your income too is, what problem did you come here to solve for people or animals or nature, or what problem are you good at solving, or problems are you good at solving? It may be a collection of things because you're an old soul. Make a business where you have a collection of things. You can do a free website. You can, do a lot of these things free. Put together an ebook. You can go through Canva to make the cover. What are you good at? Could be cooking, could be animals, could be a mix of stuff. What are you good at solving? That's the key to why you're here. And that may shift and change, or it may stick, but it's now. You're in the present moment. What do people come to you for? What makes you different? What do you love doing? I could immerse in God and metaphysics all day long, or my animal stuff all day long, and it never gets old. Some of it's drudgery, some of it you have to, like I said, I can't just surrender. Mine involves a lot of hustle. It just is what it is. If I don't hustle, nothing's gonna happen. If I don't push myself and force myself to do some stuff that, nobody revels in cleaning a litter box and, puke on the floor. Sorry. It is what I'm a spiritual realist. I'm not floating in the cloud. I understand we're still in a society. You still need to make money. You still credit scores, and I get it. But know your value. Know that you can provide something valuable here. You're here for a reason. No matter how small it looks to you, it could be profound for someone else. One sentence can change someone's life. You don't know the effect you're going to have until you put yourself out there in some kind of way. And you don't even have to show your face. Nowadays, you can have a faceless TikTok or YouTube, or, monetize, find a way to monetize what you already love doing, and it's not going to feel like work. And I can tell you that firsthand. Yeah, there's some drudgery. Yeah, I've had to force myself to do sessions when I didn't feel good. I don't really do that now. I go with how I feel, more like I can provide better service when I feel good. So just know, if you're struggling to work and you're worried about money, find that thing that you came here to do, that no matter how small it looks to you, it could be profound for other people. Like, what is your medium? What is your channeling God? Are you cooking? Are you writing? Are you painting? Are you life advice? Do you have wisdom there that you're like, this could help people? That's your thing. And you may have to sell some shit in the meantime to get by. You may have to while you're building. So I hope that helps.